Everyone is being recorded. It says it right there.
We usually are.
Except for this last fucking week.
Yeah.
You got a mustache.
Yeah, we'll see how long it lands. This patch seems to be darker as well, but I shaved it, so I don't know.
You got a mustache. I like it, actually. Does
Is it
Alex hate it?
unbecoming? She doesn't hate it. She doesn't love it.
It's not unbecoming. It's coming. It's
Coming thing.
Yeah.
How we semi-pro starting this? Maybe we're a semi-professional radio station.
So I thought we were a radio station. We're 105.6
Radio.
FM. And we get asked to cover a NASCAR event. Or like an F1 event, and everybody's racing, but one guy's out there in a semi. He's a semi-pro.
Oh, that is good. Yeah. That's good. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah. I'll be the trucker. This time you interview me after we open it up.
Okay. I mean, you're still JoJo Candles, but
yeah, and then we'll try. Who are you? Are you going to be Carlos Bigsby again?
No, I got a new character, the new producer of the week. Wait, I got to get a song. I've been playing a song every week. What about
Peaches? By the presidents of the United States.
Oh, that could be good. I was thinking Rock and Roll Lifestyle by Cake.
Similar vibes. Yeah. I didn't know.
Well, your CD collection looks shiny and costly. How much sometimes for music that you haven't even heard of? And how much did you pay for a rock and roll t-shirt that proves you were there, that you
Red, white, and blue one.
For a brand new guitar, the one he ruthless for the chunk of his guitar, the one he ruthless. How much did you?
Okay. Jinjo.
Okay, we're ready.
You're both ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go with 1, 2, 3, play.
How much did you pay for the chunk of his guitar, the one he ruthlessly smashed at the end of the show? And how much he paid
I love this song.
for a brand new guitar, one which he'll ruthlessly smash at the end of another show? And how long will the workers keep building him new ones?
As long as the soda cans are red, white, and blue ones.
That's right. Oh. That's right. Welcome in, as they say. It's your boy JoJo Candles, lighting the candle at both ends. I've been up for 52 hours because of my experimental medical trials. With me, not as always, is not our big-titted producer Josie McGonigal. Instead, we have this new guy. What's your name, my son?
New producer this week. I'm super happy to be here. My name is Garrett Tubman. No relation to the famous Tubmans.
No, and folks, this guy's crazy. Before this, we found this guy just smoking crack in the fucking alleyway like a week ago. These guys fucking out of control, aren't you,
And
Gary?
he brought up his medical things for the past 52 hours. It was crack addiction, guys. He met me. We've been smoking crack. Garrett Tubman.
And that's right. And it's only Garrett who's doing that. JoJo Candles, of course, remains clean. We are here live, always live, at the local NASCAR race, aren't we, Gary? And it's crazy.
We sure
We're
are.
covering local legend Tipton McTussle, who seems to be in an interesting position in this race. They let every year in the Knoxville 7000, they let one racer into the stock car event. It seems like Tipton has a story to tell. Let's go down live to our live pre-recorded recording of Tipton's.
Hello, everybody. My name is Garrett Tubman. First time doing anything here besides smoking crack, but I've got a new racer here, Mr. Tipton. How did you get into NASCAR racing? You've got a funny story.
Wow. Sir, son, I drive the truck. I drive it so fast. Motherfuckers think I can't fucking race. Out here in my fucking big ass truck, you motherfuckers.
I only caught basically the tail end, but that's inspiring. Normally, people don't drive a truck. It seems that you are some sort of a semi-truck driver.
16 wheels. Paid for in sweat and tears and my daddy's eyeballs. The shit here is mine. You hear me?
I respect it, man. I respect it. You're out here, you're competing, you're doing your best. You're some sort of semi-pro. Best of luck. And if you win, we'll 1059 Sex FM will sponsor you. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. We'll sponsor you.
I've been listening to you guys for years.
Well, we appreciate a good fan. JoJo, back to you.
Man, that guy was fucking crazy. I don't want to listen to him ever again. Let's go back to those talkie type of songs. Yeah, we've been playing 16 hours straight of talkie songs.
Are red, white, and blue ones. And how long will the workers keep building him new ones? As long, oh, yeah,
That's right.
That's right.
Some classic radio work.
I feel like radio stations are always playing Cake for some reason.
I've heard Cake on the radio more often than anywhere else, probably.
Yeah, it's one of my fondest memories of me and you was listening to Cake
at the landfill, on our way to it.
Taking things to the landfill, doing a food bracket where Euros ended up winning, hungry as hell, listening to Cake,
mustaches,
growing mustaches, stealing vests from the landfill.
High-vis vests. That's right.
Great day. And growing mustaches. I enjoy your mustache.
You too. It is Movember here in sunny California. So the boys for Andre month had to get the pussy mops out. You know what I'm saying?
The hairs on our upper lips are the fringes on the mops that we mop said pussy with.
That's right. Yes. Apologies, but Andre month gets us going. We're the Andre assholes. It's
welcome to Say Andre.
We're more than halfway through. This is our third installment, Brandino. I would imagine, like a proper waiter at a tasting menu, that this selection might come with some questions.
Yes, you're coming to Snedeker's restaurant here, Andre's restaurant, and everything out here is market price. You're like, excuse me, what Andre? What Andre am I going to get today? How much is this going to cost me? Well, I got questions for you.
I will take the place of the viewer and answer them.
Okay. First question for you. Do you like Basketball Bros?
Ooh. Basketball month of the minis fame. I do like the Basketball Bros, and I like the sport as well.
Fuck. I went off the thing. You said it. Next. I was gonna say, do you like mustaches? We already talked about our mustaches.
I like
It's coming in
mustaches.
great.
I need to get some hair gel though. I always forget.
Yeah. Next question. Do you like Lovin' Me Sexy?
I think it's a good tune.
Yeah.
A little slow disco, soul, neo, retro R&B.
Yeah. And lastly, do you like the rap duo Outkast?
I do, yes. Covered them in my hip hop class. Lectured upon
Fantastic.
them.
Did the kids like them?
They did. They did. They liked Andre more than Big Boy. I think that's a natural instinct.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, if you've answered yes to liking the Basketball Bros,
That's me.
if you like mustaches, if you like Lovin' Me Sexy, or if you like the rap duo Outkast, you've come to the right place. This is the good, the bad, and the Pro Vs.
My golf balls?
Semi style. Are your golf balls Pro Vs?
Yeah, Pro V1s. Pro Vs.
Oh, Pro V. We got Tana, my mother-in-law, a whole golf set for Christmas.
Ooh,
She always said
what
she's wanted to
brand?
get. She always said she wanted to get into golf, and like she's never going to. She doesn't have equipment, so it's not like a true golf set or anything. We went to play it against sports where people have donated, kind of
They
sold their
play it
stuff.
again.
We're gonna
Yeah.
play it again, so I got her a whole set. I got her a whole iron set, a putter, a driver, some balls, a bag.
Fuck.
She's set.
Tell her not to do it indoors. It's a
Oh,
common mistake.
I didn't tell her that. Oh
No, the dog's probably dead.
Oh my god, I didn't tell her not to play golf indoors.
The dog's probably dead. You have to practice that outside, Tam.
It's an outside sport.
If you hear
Well,
this in time, yeah. Although they are playing like an indoor golf league. Did you see that? Rory McIlroy and Tiger Woods
no.
have this fucking crazy ass indoor golf league that they set up.
You see Tiger Woods' son hit a hole in one
I
a
did.
couple weeks back?
That's years old in the golf news, Brandon.
Yeah, I know. Well, this is the good, the bad, the movies. I'm Brandon. You're Lucas.
Yeah.
We got a movie from 2008, a classic comedy.
Wait. You hear that?
No,
There's a cat meowing.
I can't hear it.
Okay. Let's continue. How about?
From 2008, a Will Ferrell comedy. We've got Semi-Pro. I think one of the more forgotten
That's how you
comedies
pronounce
from
it?
Semi-Pro.
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 Semi-Pro. Okay. I guess that makes sense because they're semi-professionals at the end of it all. I thought a character's name was Semi-Pro.
Yeah, I was so excited for it. I was like, this is gonna be like some like Greek like
when I kept waiting for Josh Duhamel to show up in Stealth. It never happened.
Yeah, it never came. Before we get into it, we're drinking beers today. I've got a cherry limeade from Sonic.
They have a Sonic in B-Town?
Yeah, it's in the Heights.
That's crazy. I got my wine thing going on here. I've got a Merlot. This is from the Napa Valley. It says it has a hint of apricot. It's more like a serious clue, if you don't mind me. It's more apt. It's more apt than Ricket, if you know what I'm saying. So that's what I'm sipping on.
I love it. Yeah, it's kind of out of season for Napa, but that's okay. They didn't bottle it today.
It is. Hold on. Yeah.
What year?
2013. And it's got the little smiling dog, so it's from Napa.
Yeah. Wow. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Well, let's get into a movie today. Semi-pro, like I said, from 2008. Our director's name is Kent Alterman.
Interesting. I know a little bit about this fella.
Well, tell me.
Well, let you spill his filmography out first.
Okay. Not applicable.
Not even this?
This is the only thing he's ever directed.
This. I do know. So Kent Alkerman, what is his name? Kent Alkerman?
Alterman.
Oh, you know him?
No.
He's the founder, and I believe he's the president of Funny or Die for a long, long time. He's the Funny or Die guy.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. No. I got
That's
his
dog. That's his dog.
That's dog. He was the president of Comedy Central forever. That's what it was. I remember it right now. So he was the big comedy executive. He may have once been at Funny or Die. Maybe that's what he went to afterwards. But he was the Comedy Central head, and this is the only movie he ever directed.
Yep, just this from 2008. But we have a returning writer, Scott Armstrong. Scott with just one T at the end. Scott Armstrong. And he's done films like Road Trip, Old School.
Can't remember what he directed that we saw.
Starsky and Hutch. He did The Hangover Part 2. 13 episodes of Dice. That's what we've done.
Tell me.
It
was Dice.
And one other thing. Your final guess?
Good Luck, Chuck?
The 2007 remake of The Heartbreak Kid.
No! The Bush. So gross.
Yeah, he wrote The Exploding Bush and Panties.
That's rough. A creative force to be reckoned with.
And that's it for writers, directors. It's like 7 things. So we're already done. We're on to the cast. Snippy snappy.
Led, I think, by a pretty old Audrey Hepburn, right?
Yeah, she's super old. She's playing a basketball, an NBA player. No, it's Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell, the lead, right? I feel like fucking smack in his prime of his run.
100%.
Goated in my age bracket at the time.
Yeah, like we've said, like you don't like Jim Carrey, and maybe Jim Carrey was in some people's perfect age range for them to grow up with, and some people it's Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
For us, it's Will Ferrell.
It hit supremely. Yeah, he was the kids' champion, our champion. I think
even like his shitty movies that like didn't do well, like this or like Blades of Glory. I laughed my ass off in those.
Of course. What's the one that's all in Spanish and he speaks it in terribly broken Spanish?
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Casa de mi Madre or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Stupid.
Casa de mi Padre. Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic.
And then you've got to throw in Step Brothers, Old School, Elf. I mean, man.
I mean, it's a superstar run, and he's got some. Just like any good team, Brandon. There's no solo. It's not heliocentric anymore. He's got some teammates.
Yeah, sit down, Aristotle. We got teammates.
Yeah, we found some other planets.
Second time basketball star on here, Woody Harrelson coming back.
He loves the hoop. He's a hooper through and through.
It's a perfect cast, right?
Of course, he's a white man. This time he's jumping around.
You've got Andre Benjamin or Andre 3000 from Outkast.
The titular Andre asshole, of course.
Welcome to Chez Andre.
You've got Maura Tierney. You've got Andy Daly. This cast is huge, and I put people in here, but they're such small roles. So like Andy Daly and Will Arnett as the 2 broadcast announcers. You've also got Andy Richter on the sideline.
Yes.
You've got David Koechner as that commissioner. You've got Rob Corddry as that boyfriend that just the cuck. Yeah. You've got Matt Walsh as Pat the ref.
We love Matt Walsh.
You've got Tim Meadows in his small, tiny role as the broken arm guy. You got Jason Sudeikis, the season ticket holder.
We have the aforementioned
you got Kristen Wiig. Kristen Wiig is the bear tamer. You got Ed Helms, who's a reporter. And then you've got Jackie Earl Haley. Our guy.
Friggin' stealing the show.
He was so good. He was so good in this.
He's incredible in it, of course. He sells out every time. It's the commitment that, because he approaches all of these roles with like a fireball mentality that he has to go 100%.
He might be my favorite, like, most unknown actor. Like, you see his face or his name.
Actor. Yeah.
I don't know him. Like, at least if you saw, like, Matt Walsh or Andy Daly or Rob Corddry,
maybe
you'd be like, I recognize this person, but I can't pick his name or something. But fucking Jackie Earl, this guy rocks. From Dollman.
Still not. Yeah, that's his best role, I was going to say.
He got a Mookie nom in our 64 bracket. Like, over.
Did he win?
No, I don't think he did.
He won. Best supporting? I think he might have.
He might have. Hold up. Best actor. You riff for a second. I'm going to look through my filing cabinet.
Brandon's going to look through his filing cabinet. He's going, I would imagine, I know a little bit about this movie too. There's like a tragic death involving the bear in this movie. I think after the movie was completed filming, the bear mauled somebody to death. The bear featured in the movie. Which I never knew as a kid. So it's always funny seeing the bear wreak havoc, and then maybe upon watching the movie, the bear death scene, as we'll get into, may have a little bit of a more somber meaning. So bear deaths, maybe not really much to joke about, but we'll talk about that later. Go for it, Brandon.
What were you even talking about?
Yeah, it was just scary things.
So he was nominated against Woody Allen from Annie Hall, Gene Wilder from Willy Wonka, Donald Sutherland from Fool's Gold, and Bob Hoskins from Super Mario Bros.
Probably should have won.
And the winner wasn't him. It was Gene Wilder from Willy Wonka.
Gene Wilder. I think Marina's screwed the pooch on that one. She likes fucking dogs.
Best actress was Whitney Moore from Birdemic, Diane Keaton from Annie Hall, Alexa Penavega from Spy Kids, Christine Lakin from The Hottie and the Naughty, and then just Marina and Alex from 50 Shades of Grey.
Pretty unhinged.
Nice.
It was a wild endeavor, a one-offer. Well, we should maybe go back later to doing a 64 mega for our next.
That was so long. I thought about what about making a bracket, 4 individual brackets of the first 64, like 16-piece installments, so that the Cat from Outer Space can win.
We do love any opportunity it can win and be shown at school, like I did show it over.
Yes. Yes. Okay. A plot today. Jackie Moon, the owner, coach, player of the American Basketball Association's Flint, Michigan Tropics, rallies his teammates to make their NBA dreams come true.
Loving him sexy, looking him sexy all the way.
That song, I put it in here, like right off the bat, kind of a bop.
It's kind of a bop. It's hard not to make that genre a bop. You know, especially with the right soul intonations.
And Will Ferrell's actually a decent singer. Yeah. Like his opera singing at the end of Step Brothers is like actually pretty good.
Does he do that? I don't know if that's him. Is that him?
I think he does do it. And then some singing in Eurovision.
Yeah. He
does drumming.
I'm pretty sure he does the drumming, yeah.
That's actually pretty good too.
I think he's a drummer. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I like this movie because it actually did some homework on the history. So let's talk about some history.
You got it, Toots.
I'm not Toots. Semi-Pro is a 2008 American sports comedy film. Like the real ABA, not all of the teams that made it to the end of the 1976 season made it to the NBA. The Virginia Squires got nothing because they missed a $75,000 payment to the ABA about a month before the merger. The Kentucky Colonels, who finished in 4th place during the regular season, got a $3 million payment, and a $1.1 million payment for the contract of Artis Elmore, and various amounts for other players. The Spirits of St. Louis, Artis Elmore.
Never heard of him.
I haven't either. I thought it said Gilmore at first. I was like, oh, big name. The Spirits of St. Louis didn't make the merger, but they may have been the biggest winners of all. As payment for folding their franchise, the remaining ABA owners agreed to pay the St. Louis owners $2.2 million in cash, plus a 1/7 share of the 4 remaining teams' television revenues in perpetuity.
Wow.
That agreement has generated over $300 million since 1976 for the St. Louis owners. Yeah.
Wow.
And then teams such as the Nuggets, Pacers, Spurs, and Nets moved on up. And then lastly, this marks as the last film from New Line Cinema Productions before it was bought out by Warner Brothers.
That's interesting too. Yeah, the last New Line movie. Maybe that's part of the reason why it was no more. I think Dr. J was an famous ABA-er, right? One of those.
He sure was.
Yeah. Sure was.
Sure was.
We love basketball.
We do. We do love a good basketball. Wilt, no, he was Harlem Globetrotters. Where do they fit in the basketball realm?
They were once upon a time like a real team. And then they just became like a barnstorming like circus show, I guess.
Like the Savannah Bananas?
Yeah, well, they were like they did. Yeah, they started that shit like 90 years ago or some crazy shit. I don't know.
So
they also played real basketball once upon a time.
Yeah, they totally did.
Because I read like Bob Gibson, the pitcher for the Cardinals way back in the day, when he was after college, he played basketball for the Globetrotters like competitively while he like also pitched in major leagues.
Yeah, because Wilt was played for them, and now they just play the Washington Generals. So the Savannah Bananas, where do they fit in? Are they technically like a minor A, double A? Where
they're like they're an independent thing. They're independent.
Where would they fit though? How good are they?
I don't think they're good, really. They're like clowns, essentially. Yeah, they're not really good. They're like probably like maybe the Osprey level, I guess, maybe worse. Or the Paddleheads, I guess you call them.
The minors. Okay. I would like to still go to a Savannah Banana game.
They seem fun. Yeah.
I would like to go to a Harlem Globetrotters game too.
They're a little kiddie. I've been to one of those before. I've been to 2 of those before, actually. They come to Missoula all the time.
Two of the guys came to the Boys and Girls Club in Billings and talked to us in the gymnasium one day.
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
When I was little, they showed us dribbling moves and
2 were on The Amazing Race. I love that.
Ooh, yeah. We should go on The Amazing Race together.
We would have to like be dating, I think, to get the numbers to qualify.
You're right.
For it to be a certain demographic. We could fake it though, girlfriend.
Yeah. A girlfriend.
Yeah.
Grow out our mustaches? There's no way we aren't a good gay couple.
Hey. Yeah. Hey.
So that's what we got for here in basketball and franchises. How about a budget? It's a Will Ferrell comedy.
I saw the budget.
Oh, you did?
I think it's $55 million.
It is $55 million. You cheater.
I'll take it. 2-0.
Good job. Did you cheat on everything else, you cheater?
I think pretty kind of. I not exactly, but I think kind of. So let's do it.
I didn't put down when this opened. What about opening weekend? You don't get that information.
That's okay. I handicapped. Opening weekend, I think it might have made 15 million. Is that right?
You're so close, and I'm gonna round it. It's 15.2 million.
Ooh. 4-0, Seth. We should text him after and call him a loser.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say.
We can't text him and call him a loser.
You're right. We should text him and identify him as a loser.
Yeah, out him as a loser.
Yeah, out him.
Make him come out of the closet as a loser.
I'm a loser. Hey, mom and dad, I got something to tell you. I'm a loser. No, we love Steph. He's just losing in this game.
How about U.S. and Canada?
40.
You win.
Win.
It's 33.5.
Barely.
Barely, yes. And then how about worldwide?
42.
Oh, you're so close. It's 44.
Ooh.
So you're up
Okay,
6-0.
It's not cheating. I just studied ahead of time. How's that cheating?
Yeah, you just have to study. So a
I didn't look
$55 million budget only made 44 for in the heat of a Will Ferrell era.
Yeah.
That's a flop. You got to flop it.
I thought you gotta flop it out.
Wow.
It's, and then you gotta crank it Glee style.
Flop it, crank it.
Flop and crank the flop. So double crank it in the flop, yeah. So it's you would think, especially by my perception of this movie, I thought this movie would have made like $400 million based on how popular it was against me and my friends at the time. This
Yeah.
seems like one of the most popular movies of all of the 2000s.
Yeah.
But
Except for
alas,
Step Brothers.
it's a flop. Also, probably helps. Probably not. Probably not. What am I going to say? Insignificant. But I probably watched Semi-Pro on Comedy Central probably 40 times, and I wonder who was making those decisions, the programming decisions.
You're right.
Almost undoubtedly, I saw this on Comedy Central. So
Interesting. I can't remember where I
all the
watched it
eyeballs
this
on
time.
it.
It wasn't in theaters. I remember it being at home, but sadly, a flop it is. Tagline time. There's two.
Ooh.
The first one's just a lie. The first one
Oh.
says the greatest fro on earth.
Oh. Pretty good for O.
But have you seen Dr. J's?
Dr. J's got a great fro.
Got the greatest fro in the ABA.
Patti LaBelle's got a significant fro. Jared Allen had a pretty sick fro. Lucas Nogueira used to have a pretty sick fro.
Jared Allen's fro is nuts.
But he had a cool mustache too to go with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jared Allen's cool.
His rock is nuts.
Napoleon Dynamite has a cool fro.
Yeah, he does have a cool fro.
Cool.
Jules, Samuel Jackson's small little fro in Pulp Fiction.
It's Jerry curls, but it's like a Jerry curl afro. It's pretty cool, yeah.
I thought it was more fro-y. It was like a small fro.
I think he says he has Jerry curls at one point. It's like a Jerry curl afro. I think it's a combination.
I think Dr. J's the iconic afro, though.
I mean, it looks like a pretty straight afro. There's a little Jerry curls in the dime. I don't know, but it's pretty. It's not the greatest. We both win, and
Seth,
Andre 3000 loses.
Andre 3000's fro in the Hey Ya music video.
Robert Griffin in that.
He does look
all the time, kind of.
They look so similar. Him and Robert Griffin III. Guys, look up side by side of Andre 3000 and Robert Griffin III.
They look more alike than me and Brandon do, and we've often gotten that. We look alike.
Me and you get that a lot, and Seth and my mom get that a lot.
And your lizard, yeah.
And Theo. The second tagline, however, I really like.
Oh.
Putting the funk into the dunk.
Ooh, a funky dunk.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Those are pretty good. Do we have to take a stab at greatness, Brandon? Making our own.
I've got a knife sharpened and ready.
Ready at greatness's throat?
Yep. Let's see. Taglines of my own.
I've got a semi for this movie.
Oh, that's good. I like it.
Semi-erect, yeah.
So simply just this movie is a slam dunk. Like, that's so simple.
That's pretty simple. That's every basketball movie. That's good, though. It is for a reason. How about you need Flint make a fire movie.
Ooh, that's good too. What about 2 thumbs up for 2 points down?
Ooh, yeah, no, that's clunky. How about this movie is going to Jackie Moon, to the Jackie Moon,
This movie is gonna get you to the Jackie Moon.
to the Jackie Moon,
Moon.
to the parentheses Jackie Moon.
What about this
Watch
movie will
Me
make you
Sexy.
feel tropical?
Yeah,
Watch Me Sexy is good.
Watch Me Sexy. What do you think?
I think you're gonna need some Flint to start a fire
For a
Flint
fire
to-
movie.
for a fire movie. I think that's the best one.
Yeah, and they have a lead. Don't they have a lead problem? Isn't that where that's at?
Yeah, their water is very bad. It's like notoriously the worst water.
The worst water, and probably as a result, the stupidest citizens.
But maybe I won't come out and say on air that.
I mean, it's not making you smart. It's not making you smarter. Let's just say that. I don't know what people be drinking lead, so let's just say it right out.
I'm not gonna say it right out that Flint, Michigan is the dumbest of listeners and
Ain't the
residents.
smartest.
But maybe they're not the smartest. That should go to like Palo Alto or New York City or something.
Probably somewhere with the cleanest water. Maybe like Greenboro's, Colorado.
I mean, it might be Alaska. Burrito says like you could, like the water out of the tap is just like pure, like it's completely pure, like glacial water or something. Like it's
Maybe it's
perfect.
Alaska. That would make sense. That would make sense.
Hawaii's probably got to have some good water, right? Maybe
It's like
not.
salt water.
Yeah, you're right. You maybe not. You don't want to drink salt water. They might be dumb.
How do they get any water there?
Yeah, how do they drink?
What the fuck goes on in the water?
How are Hawaiians alive?
It's crazy. They just boil in water 24/7.
I guess so. How about
boiling water?
facts? We've got semi-facts.
Facts Pro, Fact
Pro.
Me Sexy,
That's a good one.
the Fact Tropics, Coffee
Trying to think of-
Facts,
Coffee facts.
The
Facty
Facts.
Moon.
Factitis,
What the hell is factitis? I'm liking it. Inflammation of facts.
Titus,
Oh, vacitis. I thought it was like gingivitis or like
Factitis.
arthritis, like factitis.
Titus,
What?
Factitis.
1 in 5 Americans.
Factitis.
One in 5 Americans suffers from factitis.
That's good. We could do 1 in 5 Americans suffer from factitis.
Yeah, I really like it. It's probably from drinking all that lead water.
Yeah, it doesn't help. Let's just say that. It
Let's say
doesn't
that
help.
ABA, NBA factor, like the merger. No, 1 in 5 Americans suffers
5
from
Americans.
factitis.
From factitis. So check in with your dentist,
Doctor, optometrist,
chiropractor,
naturopath.
child doctor.
Yeah, pedia child doctor. Check in with your pedia child doctor and your acupuncturist and your massage therapist.
Because you might have factitis.
Yeah, if you're 1 in 5.
Medicine for factitis includes balsicum and sucmatantifus. Check in with your doctor.
Ask your doctor if balsicum may be right for you.
Yeah.
Do not take
Sucmatantifus might be yours.
Do not take sucmatantifus if you have allergic reaction to sucmatantifus or any of its components.
Or if you're pregnant, for God's sake.
Common side effects of balsicum include bad taste in the mouth.
Taste of soy sauce in the mouth.
Taste of soy sauce in the mouth. Terrible hurt gut feeling.
And
Salt
shame.
overload. And excessive hair growth in the mouth. And shame. That's so funny. I've got 8 facts for you.
How many did you have last time? Like 45 in the Princess Bride?
I think I had 14, and then I had 19 quotes.
19 quotes. So this is you have all right, give me your first quote, Brandon. Let's go.
No, we're not doing quotes, we're doing facts.
Oh, first critic review. All right. So,
I was proud of us for getting The Princess Bride under 2 hours because it felt like one of those masterpiece episodes that would take a long time.
it goes quickly in the movie, yeah.
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 First fact. In April of 2008, Rocky the grizzly bear, who wrestles Jackie Moon, killed Stephen Miller, one of his trainers and a cousin of Will Ferrell's stunt double, by biting him in the neck.
I remember seeing, that's crazy. I remember seeing something around this earlier. Or seeing a fact about this earlier. The deadly bear, because now I remember watching the bear a little less humorous in his rampage scene, knowing that he has a taste for blood later on.
Right?
It's like watching Grizzly Man and the Werner Herzog documentary, knowing what's to come.
You mentioned the bear. Have you been keeping up with Abbott Elementary? Did you just see the most recent episode?
My mom called me and told me about it, but no, the It's Always Sunny crossover, I've not seen it yet.
And then there's going to be an episode of It's Always Sunny that's going to have the Abbott crew on it.
Did you watch it? Was it unhinged?
No, it wasn't like unhinged.
Trying to say the N-word?
He did not. Frank was unhinged, for sure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Charlie didn't know how to read.
Yeah.
Dee's trying to hit on Gregory, all that stuff. How's that wine?
A little. The apricot is becoming more intense as the bottle wanes. So there must have been something in the decanting process that made the apricot fumes or molecules sort of settle into the body, but it is becoming more intense as it goes. Which
maybe the aeration process affected.
It may have.
Yeah.
And of course I'm not like sticking clearly to my principled swirling fundamentals, so that may be factoring in as well.
Factoring. Next fact.
A factory.
Except for the Flint Tropics, all of the team names and uniforms are the same as the real ABA teams.
Yeah, I recognized a lot of them. That makes sense. I even thought the Flint Tropics were a team. No?
Nope.
Completely invented. Wow. They're great.
Yeah. Great color scheme, great core. I loved all about it.
It is a great aesthetic. The 70s NBA is the perfect aesthetic for anything. The product stunk. 70s it was the worst era of NBA basketball.
But the aesthetic, the colors, and yeah.
Short shorts, the after.
Next, a number is shown in the teaser trailer, the number 1-800-TROPICS, and when called, played a recorded message of Jackie Moon talking about season ticket packages for the 1976 season.
Some old school guerrilla marketing.
Yeah.
Do you ever do that shit when you were a kid? Like, see a number in a TV show and like call it? I used to do that shit, or like a website.
I mean, called 1-800-SPANK ME on air here twice.
Yeah. I think like one out of every 15 times you get something.
You want my big titties in your mouth?
Whoa!
Hey, baby! Oh!
Yep. That's like, you're out.
That first time we called, that was the funniest thing because they said Disney bought it and turned it off, so we called it. And it was a sex line, 100% a sex line.
Deep in your cock.
Next, pre-screening at the Alamo Draft House in Austin, Texas, 2 weeks prior to the box office debut, featured an appearance by Will Ferrell and director Kent Alterman. In order to obtain entrance to the theater, all viewers had to wear a basketball uniform similar to the one worn by Will Ferrell in the film.
Oh, you had to buy a Tropics jersey or something?
Yeah, to get in.
That's kind of cool. Again, with the guerrilla marketing.
Next fact, in the film, Jackie Moon says that he has never vomited before, not even as a baby. In reality, Will Ferrell suffered from pyloric stenosis, a condition that causes frequent vomiting as a baby. A scar on his upper right abdomen from the surgery he had to treat his condition appears in this and many other films.
That is interesting. He did puke a lot as a baby. I thought babies puke a lot anyways. He must have been puking a ton.
Everybody said, like, get ready for burp clots and everything. Like, Callie, like, never spit up.
Ooh. She hates that shit. She's
Yeah,
respectful.
she kept it down. She never blacked out, you know? She kept it respectful. Next, the melody to Jackie Moon's theme song, Baby, Won't You Tell Me to Love Me Sexy, largely came about from Will Ferrell's first table read of the script. Director Ken Alterman sent leading recorder producer Nile Rodgers a recording of the improv that Ferrell did on that day, and Rodgers built up the song from that.
That seems like a very Will Ferrell SNL first read improv king type shit.
Give it a little fuel.
But I mean, like, that is, I mean, he, for all of his goofiness, is one of like the highest level improv comedians in the world, you would imagine, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Easy shit for him, yeah.
Next fact's kind of cool, and it makes sense. Maybe not. I don't recognize him. Michael Westfall, who is one of the bench players of For the Tropics, is the son of NBA player and coach Paul Westfall.
I've heard of Paul Westfall before. That's right. 7 seconds or less, baby.
So he just sat on the bench and just got his claim, fame.
I think he was like a big. I think he coached at Arkansas. Maybe he was huge and like get the ball up the floor fast break. Because before him they would glacial pace. And he's like, we got a fucking running gun, baby.
Oh no, not Paul. I meant Michael Westfall just rode the bench. But yes, Paul Westfall was a revolutionary coach.
Yes.
And then last thing is
Paul Westfall.
Nominations.
Basketball. Yeah.
At the Teen Choice Awards, it was nominated for Choice Movie Comedy and nominated for Choice Movie Actor in a Comedy for Will Ferrell.
He must have been around. I mean, this must have been just like picking up his laundry every year. He probably gets 2 or 3 of these, right?
Yeah. At the Golden Trailer Awards, it was nominated for the Best Comedy Poster and for the Most Original Teaser Trailer. Didn't win anything, but it did win one thing at the ESPY Awards.
Sure.
For Best Sports Movie of 2008.
Coveted cinema harbingers of taste, the ESPYs, that's right.
Yeah, the ESPYs. So
probably not deserving of that either, I would imagine. Best sports movie.
I don't know what came out
in 2008, but whatever.
Yeah, probably.
Sure. Maybe a good 30 for 30.
I was going to say, an ESPN 30 for 30 would kick its ass, probably. But
it might be award circuit, but I like semi-pro. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. And that is going to end our 1 in 5 Americans suffers from factitis.
Factitis. Check in with succumbentitis.
And balsicophus.
Would you recommend it as a pharmacist?
You know, that's tough. I've recommended balsicophus to a lot of people. But Suck My Taintifus is like too new. I don't know. There hasn't been enough clinical studies on it yet to know the pros and cons. They kind of rushed it.
And have you heard of the rumors of children abusing succumbentitis in the local party scene because they get an incredible euphoric high that deteriorates aspects of their internal organs.
Except for their sexual reproduction, it makes them better. They're extra fertile. So, and that's kind of why I want to stay away. It's, you know, it's more controlled substance, while balsificus is old. It's reliable. We know what it's used for. You can't abuse it.
You can't fucking zomb out on it, as the kids are saying.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Give it a couple of years. Nicole Kidman, she's high on Suck My Tainticus.
Is she? I was going to say she's a semi-professional athlete, but she could be high on a prescription drug.
On Suck My Tainticus.
Yes. So she's like in the street asking mothers to go get signed up with this hokey doctor of hers so that every prescription that they get, they'll get some money, but she'll also get the pills that they end up getting so she can get even
She
higher.
gets a kickback.
Kickback in the form of suck my taintifus.
Well, she was at the Golden Globes and she first got hooked on him because
Michelle, Mary-Kate and Ashley.
Mary-Kate and
Ashley. They're doing them and gave them to her again. Yeah.
Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen?
That's right.
They love that
who
stuff.
Killed Heath Ledger. Yeah.
They're partiers, and so they had Nicole try it, and man, she got hooked immediately. And she's so fertile now.
So fertile. And then her colon lining looks like taco meat though right now.
Yeah, it's just sheathing. She's bleeding from her ass, but she's trying to find mothers to be to make them fertile and be like, hey, talk to your doc, get this, give me the pill, we're gonna do some kickback.
So
now she's hooked. She's
euphoria.
She's stuck in a vicious cycle.
Hope she gets out. I heard you can slip over to the Cockadone to sort of wean off it a little bit here, hopefully.
Well, it's because Cockadone lasts so much longer in your system, so you don't have to take it as much, and so then it's easier to wean off of.
And it has all the same physical effects, but without the dopamine rush. So
yeah,
it's not as dangerous. Yeah.
Hopefully she can get off of Suck My Tainticus and onto Cockadone. For herself and for those mothers to be.
And that's the hardest step. Then it'll be an easy ride to sobriety after that.
Well, good luck, Nicole. Let's get into a movie.
Movie. Cockadone.
That's good. Methadone. I started today at work the script for My Dinner with Andre. I had no clue what this movie was about. I never even heard of it. I'm so excited for it.
There's some Vegatees, isn't it? Who are the actors in it?
Wallace Shawn.
That's what I thought. That's where exactly.
And that's it. The cast is 4 people. That's it.
And one of them's like a waiter.
And it's just basically those two and a waiter. That's it. They just they monologue for an hour and 50 minutes. I'm so excited.
It's gonna be interesting. That's what I mean. It's very Andre coded, Andre pilled.
And Seth wants to be. He said he wanted to watch My Dinner with Andre and beyond. So
he would like that shit. It'll be avant-garde shit. I've said tomorrow, potentially, probably, most likely. I can do it. I'll try and keep it stash.
I'll just I'm good for the same exact time, and that way you can catch the beginning of the Vikings game and the end of the Vikings game.
That'd be sick. Go school.
How do you feel about the Vikings' chances tomorrow?
They'll probably lose. I think we're fucked.
You think?
Rams already beat us once this year, yeah.
The Rams are kind of scarier as an underdog. I can't load the frickin' other game. Who's winning right now? Commanders or Bucks?
I just had a bet on it. I picked the Manders.
And she picked the Bucks because she loves Baker Mayfield.
She does love Baker Mayfield.
I think it's hard to not like Baker Mayfield. That guy rocks.
He's charming.
And he's just got an energy.
You watch it.
20-20. 2 minutes left. 2-minute warning. Commanders have got the ball.
Oh, shit. I'm going to go watch this. See you tomorrow, Brando.
5. All right. See you tomorrow.